Hey guys, welcome back to Forever Freaky Funko. We're getting a shot at the back of the box. We're going to be doing the Umbrella Academy Funko Pops. Unboxing these bad boys for you. So we're going to take a closer look at these and opening them up. So definitely hit that like button. Go hang out in the VIP section because it's going to be fun. We're going to open these up, get a closer look. This is what I'm calling a closer look at the Umbrella Academy. So if you haven't seen the show, it's on Netflix. Check it out. I will warn you, it's a really cool show, but you got to get into it first. The first episode is all over the place. The second episode is all over the place. You don't really know what's going on. You're confused on why everyone is acting the way they act. Episode 3, you finally, towards the end of it, you're finally starting to get into the show, and then it kind of takes off from there. So you got to get through some episodes. Don't just give up on episode 1 or 2. I'm sure a lot of people have, and those that haven't ended up finding out that this is a darn good series. So, all right, we got the Umbrella Academy. Those of you that have seen the show, this is going to be a spoiler-free. So those of you who see the show know exactly what I'm talking about when I say they're numbered correctly. So we got Luther number 1, and it's going to say their number on the side of each box, which is really cool. Really cool detail that Funko did when putting these together. Great job, Funko. So those are the characters on the back, and we're going to cover those one-on-one, and they're actually in order. So we got Luther number 1, we got Diego number 2, we got Alison number 3, Klaus number 4, we actually have number 5 is number 5, Ben is number 6, Vanya is number 7, and then we got Pogo, who's kind of the I guess I'll call him the butler of the house. And then we got the 2 other characters. Don't want to give anything away. We'll just call them villains for right now. Yeah, and so they're labeled. So I'll kind of cover some of the story while I'm opening these up, but we're going to get a closer look. I want to dive right into these. We're going to bust Luther out. We're going to be doing all of them. The only one I don't have, there are 3 chases that I don't have any of their chases yet. I do collect, so I will be getting those chases for sure. Ben is not out in stores yet. Okay, Ben, you can still pre-order him as of the video making the video. You can still pre-order Ben, and he's number 6. So, and he's got a chase to him too. Vanya has a chase, and so does Diego. Diego has a chase as well. All right. So, it's a really this Funko Pop. If you've seen the show, you get it. But as a Funko Pop collector, this is one of the weirdest bodies I've ever seen on a Funko Pop. But here we have Luther. I'm kind of looking off to the side. We do have Luther here, and it's a pretty cool pop. I'm not going to really go into the characters too much because, again, I don't want to give away any spoilers. But he is definitely the brawn of the group. I mean, he's definitely got the muscles. He's definitely the powerhouse. And the Funko Pop came out really cool, by the way. He's very like flat, like you see how his body is, but he's like that in the show too. Even though he's got some muscles up there, he's kind of flat. So there he is, looking great. And he is number 1, as his quote unquote dad called him or numbered him. He actually numbered all of these characters. So again, I really want to keep this as spoiler free as possible, but I will say that all of these, all 7 were adopted. They were paid for, and he took 7 of these children, and he numbered them 1 through 7. And so, yeah, again, don't want to give away too many spoilers. So, yeah, so that's where they got their numbers from. We'll just leave it at that. So, number 2, and you can see how Funko did that on the box. Number 2, we got Diego. Really cool, again, that they numbered these correctly and everything. Obviously, they're going to do them correctly, but really cool. So we're going to take a look at him. He does have a chase variant that I don't have yet, but I'm definitely excited. And then you've got the Netflix right there on the back of the box. So, again, you could catch a show on Netflix. So we got Diego in the house. Diego is a knife specialist. That's all I'll say. Or dagger specialist, knife specialist, either one. So we'll just keep it there. He's a knife specialist. And there's some other characters, by the way, in the show that I really like. I hope they make Funko Pops. I know they can do different versions of what we're going to look at. I already know that. Funko will be doing those. But definitely think that there should be some other characters added. and can't wait for them to do that. So first off, Diego has some knives right in the back, so he can just pull them out. And I'm sorry, daggers, daggers, knife, throwing knives, really what they are, throwing daggers. Take them out and stab you with them, throw them at you. He's a dagger specialist or a knife specialist. I love his hair. He's got that Forever Freaky Funko little puff up in the front. I try to get mine. His is a little bit higher. I need to work on my puff. But love the eyes on this one too. Look at that. Love the eyes on this pop. And I'm not a big fan. You know, you're always gonna, how do I want to phrase it? You're always going to attach yourself to one or two of the characters. Diego is definitely not one of my favorites. And I guess he knew I was going to say that, so he decided to jump out of my hands. Definitely not one of my favorite characters. But, yeah. And I say that because he doesn't think about what he's going to do. He just kind of jumps into action without really thinking. And then sometimes there's consequences to that. So, you know, he doesn't really put much thought behind stuff. He just jumps into action. So, but overall, I think he's, you know, he's one of the, in my opinion, he's rude to his siblings, and he's not always the nicest guy. He's kind of a jerk, my opinion. But some people like him. Nothing wrong with liking him. I don't dislike him. He's just not one of my favorites. He's not on my top 2 or top 3. So really cool. Alison is number 3. So we got Alison Funko Pop here. Again, and then it has the number 3 right there on the box. Really cool. So we're going to take a closer look at Alison. She is one of my faves. Alison is one of my faves. Without giving away too much, she is definitely one of my favorites. I love her character, and the Funko Pop of her came out great. And they added the umbrella, which I think is really nice for the Umbrella Academy. So she's holding an umbrella there, and really cool Funko Pop. So if you guys are a fan of the show, please keep it spoiler free in the comments below. There's a lot of people that haven't seen the show yet. It looks like ramen noodles, and when I look at her hair in the back, it looks like when you open up a ramen noodle package before you stick it in water. That's what ramen noodles looks like. So they gave her the ramen noodle hair in the back. But I do like the color coordination here. But she does have some ramen noodles stuck to her head, and cool pop though, honestly. I'm just making fun of it because it just reminds me of that. But really, really cool, classy young lady. And again, spoiler free. I'm not going to say much about Alison except that she's definitely one of my favorites. Klaus is hard to like. He warms up too, but Klaus is definitely, Alison and Vanya are my 2 favorites. But Klaus is too. He's just a special kind of character there. So she is number 3, okay? She's number 3. In case you're wondering, yes, they all kind of have some type of power, some, I don't want to call it superpower, but some type of power. And again, you have to watch the show to know what I'm talking about. All right. So we have Klaus. Oh, by the way, I didn't even show you the box. My apologies. Rushing right through him. So he's number 4. And you can see that here on the box. They got the number 4 on the side. And yeah, he's really cool. And again, this is a cool character. As a matter of fact, it's so cool that... Dun, 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 where you at? Where did you go? Right over here. So cool of a character that I got an extra one to do a giveaway for one of you. So we got a Klaus Funko Pop. We'll be giving him away on this video. All you got to do is leave a comment, hashtag Klaus, and you are entered for his giveaway. I'm going to do a random comment picker later on in the week. It'll come up on another video later on in the week, and then I'll announce the winner. Just follow me on Instagram, shoot me a message if you're the one that gets picked, and I will mail him out to you. Just let me know where you want me to send it. So we're giving away a Klaus Funko Pop, brand new. I'm not giving you the opened one. I'm giving you an unopened one. So here's Klaus, and he's looking great. When he's not drunk, but he's always drunk, so he's got his bottle there. And then his palm says goodbye. It's tattooed on his palm. Goodbye is tattooed on his palm. And yeah, his eyes look that way because he's always drunk or hungover. He's kind of a diva, a little rock star diva. He's got his toenails painted. So, and then he doesn't have his fingernails painted though. They didn't do anything with the fingernails, but they definitely got the toes painted with his tight pants on. And looking great. So Klaus is an awesome character. He really is. Again, you have to warm up to him a little bit. There'll be some things he does that you probably won't like, but overall, he's pretty cool. I really do like him. And that's number 4, by the way, out of the set. And yeah, he's cool. So, by the way, in the description of the video, there's definitely going to be my link there to Instagram. So if you're not following me, definitely go check it out. Follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of pics up there. It's all Funko Pop related. I post a lot of pics all the time of Funko Pops that I'm finding in stores. So I can't always make a video right away. So if you're curious, like you might already know when things are coming out, but once they drop in stores, sometimes they don't always come with a drop date. So sometimes they'll just come out of nowhere and you're like, what? It already came out? Yeah, if you're following me on Instagram, you'll see a lot of those, what, they already came out moments, because it's like, I'm always shopping. I'm always hunting for pops. So I come across them pretty much the day they release. And I put them on Instagram, so you can check that out. All right, we got number 5. And again, I forgot to show you the box. I apologize. We got number 5 there, just like it shows on the box. And remember, number 6 is Ben, and Ben is not released yet. You can still pre-order him as the making of this video, but he's not released. All right, so we got number 5. I will tell you the thing I don't like about this pop here in a second, but we got number 5. Nice hair. And drinking his coffee. He's got to have his coffee, wearing his jacket there that he likes to wear in the show. And this is one special character, without giving anything away. It looks really cool. The one thing I don't like about this pop is he looks like a grown man here. He doesn't look like a kid. And I think Funko could have did a little bit better job making him look like a kid. Now, when I say a kid, you know, in the teenager, he looks like a grown adult here as a Funko Pop. And he's not. He's not a grown adult. We see him, well, we see him all over the place in the show. And I'm not going to give anything away. But we see him a lot as a child. And I think he should be, you know, portrayed as a child. But he's not. I don't think that's child looking. It's not necessarily old looking, but it's not necessarily young looking either. So I think they could have done a better job. I don't know. Maybe not put the eyebrows so raised up. Maybe do the eyebrows a little bit different. Might make him look younger. I don't really know. But overall, great character too. He's my second favorite character in the show. And Alison's my first. He's my second. And then Vanya's my third. And that's the order I would put them in. Just because that's what I like. But number 5 is really cool. So he actually kept his number, right? The rest of them have their own name now, but he kept the number 5. So really cool Funko Pop. Number 6 is Ben. Again, Ben is not out yet, so we're going to jump right to number 7. And we got Vanya. There is a Chase variant of Vanya, and there's a Chase variant of Ben as well. And Vanya, she's holding a white violin, and she's all in white. Well, I think she's all in white and holding a violin. That's a Chase variant of her, but she looks great. Take her out of the box. Now, this is a character, so I'm not going to, again, spoiler free, I'm not going to get into it, but she's definitely pretty darn cool. Really, really cool character. And she's also one of those that it takes a while for you to kind of get her and get what she's doing and get what happens. So, here's Vanya playing the violin, which she's very good at, dressed to impress, and does not have the ramen noodle hair. But really cool with the violin. Funko did a great job capturing that. And I think she looks great. She looks awesome. Wish she's glowed in the dark. But I know the Ben Pop glows in the dark. I know the Chase glows in the dark for Ben. I do know that. So can't wait to get the Chase variants for these, for sure. If you go to Funko app, they show the release date of these being, I believe it's January the 1st, 2020. So, they dropped them a little bit early, but these are still brand new. In a lot of areas, these haven't even come out yet. So, in a lot of other cities. So, we got 3 more to go. We're going to run through Pogo. He is not a number. So we've already went through 1 through 7. Vanya was number 7. So we got Pogo here. If I didn't show that to you, I think I did, but there's number 7 on the side. All right. So we got Pogo. He's kind of like the butler through the house. He kind of runs, kind of in charge of running everything, making sure everything's done on time. Really good character. And yeah, he's cool, man. The CGI, they did a great job on this one. Really great job with this character. So we got Pogo, and he looks great. Not really much to say about him. Just phenomenal looking pop and a great character. Really, really good character. And he's very wise. He's very wise. And I think there's a lot of the times that he kind of knows what the kids are going through, the 1 through 7. I call them kids even though they're adults, but he's been with them since they were kids. So he kind of knows what they're going through, and he kind of steers them in certain directions without them really knowing it, just kind of like through his wisdom and stuff. It's really cool. And it's very subtle, by the way. But I like it. All right. So we're going to call these the villains for now. We have Hazel and ChaCha. They're wearing masks. So they only wear masks when they're pulling out their guns and they're trying to kill you. Other than that, they do dress nice all the time, and they don't have their mask on 100% of the time. So when I say mask, it's more like a, well, mask, I guess, yeah. It's one of those that you just put on top of your head. You don't put on your face, you just pull on top of your head. So anyways, we're going to look at ChaCha first, and she's got the doggy mask on. It's not really a helmet. I don't know really what else to call it besides what it is. And this is interesting that Funko put... Okay, well, I'm going to leave it like that then, because I don't know. That's kind of weird. So I've never seen Funko put a strap on it before, but she's strapped in there. You see how there's that kind of elastic strap on there? So I don't want to rip that out. I don't know if that's going to make her fall forward when she's in the box again, and I'm an inbox collector. So we're going to leave her in the box, at least in this plastic piece insert. So there she is holding a gun. This is a she. ChaCha is a woman. And I will say that she works for an organization that, I almost gave away too much. She works for an organization, and they have a specific job. And so their job puts them straight in the path of the Umbrella Academy. I'll just leave it at that. Because I really don't consider them villains. That's why I say we'll just call them villains, because I don't consider them villains. I consider them doing their job. You know, they get paid to do something and they're doing it. So can't hate on them for that. And then we got Hazel, another character. Now he puts on the mask when they go to battle and stuff like that, and he's not wearing anything. I mean, he's not strapped in. So that's crazy that ChaCha's the only one strapped in. But okay. Great colors in the mask here. Looks great. And he's holding his little gun there. Not little, but his gun. And yeah. He's more sensitive than she is to the stuff that they're doing. But, but he's still definitely in it to win it. So, but there he is. It's a great looking pop. Nothing really spectacular on the back. All one color. You get all the color in the front. The back is just like, yeah. And then boom, you get attacked with all that color. So, guys, that wraps up the video, man. That's all the Funko Pops that are out right now. Again, we're missing Ben, and then the 3 chases. There's a Diego chase, a Ben chase, and a Vanya chase. So I'm on the hunt for those. I'm definitely going to be picking those up when they drop in stores. And can't wait to get Ben when it comes in as a pre-order. And yeah, that's it, guys. That wraps up the video. Again, if you want to get Klaus, hashtag Klaus, Klaus, in this video. And then I'll be doing a random comment picker. It'll be one winner. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll message you to find out where you want me to send that to, whoever wins. So definitely enter for that if you do want to win Klaus, or have a chance to win Klaus. And I'll be doing that giveaway here later on in the week. And then when I do another video, I'll post the winner on that one, so you guys will kind of know who won. But guys, thanks for watching. Please be kind to one another. Treat everybody with respect. And I will see you all on the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.